Hello, everybody. My name is Edward Williams. Go by EWILL Beats. I'm a producer out of Houston, Texas. I've been producing for about 6 years. Started off in school. I graduated from Media Tech Institute as an audio engineer. From there, I jumped into production, and that's where I started my producing. Wow. I know it wasn't that good. I don't remember it, but I know it wasn't that good. I can't remember the first beat I made, but I know I've grown a lot since then. The turning point in my career is when I actually went out to LA for an internship. Stayed out there for almost a year. I was out there struggling, grinding, interning, and I got a lot of information. I've seen a lot from the inside of the industry, working with a pretty big producer out there by the name of Tricky Stewart. And just being there showed me a lot of inside, a lot of the inside of the music industry, and I learned a lot out there.
Tricky Stewart worked with The Dream?
Yes, sir. Yeah, him and The Dream are a dynamic duo. Yeah. Actually, I'm still trying to figure out to this day. I know it was on Twitter one night, just randomly sending out messages, and I sent out a message to Tricky. Not even expecting to get a call back, but I got a call about 2 weeks later saying that they had an internship for me out there in LA. Still didn't believe it, but I went ahead and accepted the opportunity, did a phone interview. The next thing I know, I was on a plane headed to LA. Wow, I want to be, I just want to be known as one of the great producers in the industry. My motivation comes from just wanting to be great. So I strive every day in every song I produce, every artist I work with, to be better than the next, producer, and be better than the last song I did. If I had to say favorite producer of all time, I probably have to say, in my generation, growing up, I listened to Timbaland, a lot of Timbaland produced music. But it's hard for me to say that because I take a lot from different producers and I incorporate that into my sound. So, yeah, but if I had to pick, it's hard to pick, but if I had to pick, it would be Timbaland. My sound is unorthodox, I think. I try to create without any boxes. I like coming in and having an open mind, working with artists that don't try to box me in, and I'm not going to try to box you in. Just come in and we just start creating. That's how I like to create. It's just off the jump, like get in here and I just start playing on the keys and we start from there. So yeah, it's very unorthodox. Like I said, I take a lot from different producers and I incorporate that into my sound, and that's just who I am. My process, it's different every song I do. I might start off with some drums first. I might start off with a basic lead synthesizer melody, or I might start off with some chords or whatever. It just depends on what I feel and what I hear. I like to say I hear music differently than a lot of people, because when I listen to a song, I'm not listening to just the lyrics or just the beat. I'm breaking down every instrument, every sound, whatever rhythm or drum pattern you have. Yeah, so that's what I do. Whatever I hear, whatever my ear catches, that's what I'm gonna go with, and that's how I pretty much start off my tracks. And I'm proud of I'm proud of the studio. Where I started, I was in the country where I grew up at, and I was recording out of a trailer house, and then moving up from there to here. Now I'm proud of the studio, and I'm still growing as a young producer, but this is one of my biggest accomplishments so far. And I'm still looking for that Grammy award. Okay. So it's coming though.
And you say country? I didn't even know that. Where are you from today?
I'm from Marcola, Texas. A lot of people don't know where that's at. South 280, yeah. Pearland, City area. Yeah. To be, like I said, one of the best to do it. And I want to be able to work with not just a certain genre of artists. I want to be able to work with several different artists. I want to be able to get in the studio one day with Drake and then go and be able to work with the likes of Kelly Clarkson or Carrie Underwood or someone like Kurt Franklin. I don't know. I just want to be great. I just want to be a great musician. Of course, Beyonce, Jay-Z, those two. I think they are like everybody's top people to work with in the industry, just because of what they've accomplished so far in their careers. And if you get a track with them, you for sure made it.
Trying to do what you're doing or better.
Man, don't stop. You're gonna get no's in your career. You're gonna it's gonna be a grind. It's gonna be stressful. But don't stop. Keep creating. Keep doing you. Don't change your sound. Just make your sound better. So that's the only thing I can say. You can go to my Instagram. It's at 3 Will WILL Beats BEATZ. At 3 Will Beats. You can hit me up on Instagram. Follow me on Facebook at Edward Williams, or you can email me at edward.williams39@gmail.com.
Okay, that's the first one, man.
I want to say Travis Scott, Sicko Mode, because of him really putting Houston back where it needs to be, and that's back on the map as far as rap goes. That song and pretty much that whole project that he did was one of the top in the city or in the country, honestly. Well, I got some good artists, really good artists. But if I had to pick someone outside of my team, man, I usually say Sauce Walker. Sauce he's doing his thing out there still. I can't really think of anybody else in the city that's on top right now.
What about production-wise, producer?
Production, me, of course. Outside of myself, I really like Dratoven. It's another producer out of Houston. Has a really nice sound. Yeah, he did. Another producer I can say is a producer named Seven, the producer. He has a really nice sound. It's not even. I wouldn't consider it Houston, and he's still underground, so he slept on. Those are my top two at this city. I got a whole list of people, but I mean, if I had top two, Bambino, another producer I've worked with before. I had the pleasure of working with. He has a really nice, and I'm R&B. I like to do R&B. That's my favorite type of music to produce. So all three of those producers kill R&B, and they and I studied them a lot in the city. So yeah, the best of Houston DJs and producers. I am EWILL Beats, and you are watching thetexasplug.com.